Welcome to another live reaction, guys, to Batman Cape Crusader Season 1. And we're reacting to Episode 4, The Night of the Hunters. And I'm your boy TeladiaPlays. But before we start, let's bring on my co host as well. By the way, I apologize, we're late. I was, doing IRL stuff. So without further ado, where's his intro? There he is. There it is. And let's introduce him.
Let's do
Eh,
this.
Let's do this.
All
Hey, what's up,
right.
Najee?
What's up, Najee?
Yes, my day's good. All right.
So today we are reacting to season 1, episode 4, The Night of the Hunters.
Yes.
And it should already be sharing. Let me know if
Yeah.
it's on there, and let me know if there was volume when I start playing it. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do this.
Lois Lane.
Yay! It's a real lame character.
Why does he look like Lucius Fox in this?
He does look like Lucius Fox, doesn't he?
Yeah. You think we'll ever get to see the mechanic in this?
Mm-hmm.
The guy who built Batman's car.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Hunter.
Hunter's asking if we've seen the CGI film. Yes, we have seen it.
I did. It's okay. They're not gonna put them together, so I don't know why people think they are. Bad hyphen, man. That's good. That's the way it used to
Yeah.
be.
Jared DMs. Not on Twitter. Private.
Mm-hmm.
Private chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bad.
I'm Batman.
Okay. Okay, I see what they're doing. Yeah, that of course Bruce knows they're trying to trap him.
Up the stakes. Is that supposed to be Jack Ryder?
Looks like it. So you're trying to bring in the Batmans. You decide to go to live ammo. Wait. That makes no sense.
Yeah, that makes 0 sense.
There's no way the cops would switch to live ammo if they want to capture a criminal. Sorry. Rubber bullets, sure. That was cool. I like that.
I like that. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yes.
Ah, okay, that's inventive. I like that.
Is he
Mhm.
friends with Bruce in this universe?
I think I don't remember.
Dave, don't spoil it.
Don't spoil it, Dave. But yeah, it's a good episode. Okay. This is kind of like Matt Reeves the Batman. This is literally Matt Reeves the Batman right now.
Yeah, it is. Thank you, Pika.
Mhm. Oh, there's Harley.
Yeah, Harley Quinzel.
Ah, Dr. Crane.
Jonathan Crane mentioned. Let's go.
There you go. Hmm. Barbie? That's the name?
What?
It's such a horrible. What is going on? It's just me. I really hate Harley Quinn in the show.
No, you're not alone on that. How could he be so careless?
Hmm. Well, it was. They're intentionally releasing him.
No.
That's cool. Oh, geez.
We're on the part where Firefly is running around in Gotham.
It's 1456. The fire effect looks really cool.
Yeah, I agree. The fire effect does look awesome. Yes, very reminiscent of Batman Year One.
Yeah, pretty much. That I wouldn't be surprised if that was like one of the influences for this. Oh my gosh, the music for Firefly is so weird in a good way.
Oh boy.
Oh, geez.
Oh,
They're starting to trust each other. They're starting to trust each other. We're getting ship.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
So Firefly is gone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What episode?
It was quite a
Oh,
good one. I enjoyed that one. Still hate Harley
yeah.
Quinn though.
Oh, next one you're not gonna enjoy then. They already teased the
Oh,
next one.
yeah, I can see that with the logo. I'm like, oh no.
So, shall we do a review of this
Sweet.
episode?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the episode I felt was strong with the fact that you had them chasing after the cops, like the cops chasing after Batman. I think that was very interesting, very year one ish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very much so. And it's the idea that like now they start to bond because he saved kids, and I'm like, oh, okay, I like that one because now
Yeah,
Gordon is starting to to see Batman as not like this hostile vigilante, but actually a dude that's trying to help.
yeah, definitely. And Dave, thank you for no spoilers for the next episode. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, it's the weakest, but
Mm-hmm. Okay.
okay. Well, at least thanks for giving us a heads up that it could be is the weakest
Mm-hmm.
one. But I think this episode was very strong with
I
its
loved it.
characterization between each individual character. I think Bullock and Flask, um, Bullock and Flash was really interesting, and how they are the bent cops in this
Mm-hmm.
series, and they show that corruption wins over anything. I think that
Yeah,
yes,
because Gotham's always had like
Ben
A
Cops.
major corrupt cop problem, and that's the other reason why Batman becomes Batman, because he's like, the cops are not going to do anything, I got to do it.
Yeah. I also think that yes, this was a very much like a spiritual successor, I would say, to Batman Year One,
Mm-hmm.
in a sense, in this episode. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, Dave.
Yeah.
Bullock was the and Flash were the real villains of this episode. Yes. So myself and Jared do feel like this episode was definitely up there. I think this would probably be number two on the spot. I think in from what we've watched so far out of out of all the episodes we've
Of
seen.
the episodes that we've watched so far, yeah, this is so far. Actually, you know what? This might be my number one so far.
Really?
Yeah, because it's straight up action packed. Wasn't boring, at least for once. The fire effects were really good, and
Yeah,
I like it when they show like the beginning of the partnership between Gordon and Batman, and now even
yeah,
Gordon's like, I can trust Batman more than I can trust my own guys, because you notice in this episode, not only does he see Batman saving people, so his perception of Batman is changing, but he's also seeing the system. Like, these two corrupt cops are now put in charge of everything, and he is. That's what's interesting about that scene in the bar. He's like, his entire world shifts.
yes. Uh, yeah, and as Pika says, the ending twist on how Flash and Bullock were able to frame themselves as heroes cops without contradicting evidence was a surprising twist.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, just to be brutally honest, what would you rate this episode? I think it's a
10 out of
10 for
10.
me.
10 out of
Definitely a
10.
10 out.
100% 10 out of 10.
A
Not even
grading score of A.
it's the strongest episode so far. Like
Yes,
110% that this is the strongest episode. Plus,
the
you also have
strongest.
Garfield Lens, and I love the music that's playing, and you kind of see
Yeah.
him like imagining everything on fire. Like, that's cool. They're putting us in the psychology of this villain.
Would you believe there's already a mod for this for the Batman Cape Crusader suit in Batman Arkham Knight?
I guess the thing is, what's kind of funny is that they technically already have that suit because it's the 1939 suit, except the one in Arkham Knight is better because he actually has the purple gloves.
True, but there's a mod of it where he's wearing the yellow belt, black
I
gloves,
would love if
and
there was a mod that puts Firefly in that suit.
yes.
That would be cool. Modders, start being able to like mod all the characters. Like, what if you can actually mod like everything so it is Batman Cape Crusader, like the way Gordon looks, the way Barbara looks. Um, not Cash because he's not in this, but chances you could take other characters and not just Batman, and maybe you can get the Batmobile from this show.
Oh, can you imagine the Batmobile from this show in that game? Oh,
Cool Batmobile.
they could use the Arkham Asylum skin,
Mm-hmm.
so Arkham Asylum Batmobile, and just modify it.
Yeah, pretty much, because that's obviously what they heavily took inspiration from in terms of the Arkham Batmobile. It's like BTAS, and this seems like very much like the BTAS Batmobile.
Yeah. So this was like a very fun stream, guys. I gotta say that this was like I wasn't expecting this episode to be mind blowing, and it was. It was so well done. So a big a round of applause to Paul what's it called JJ Matt and I hate to say his name. He who must not be named. We'll just call him by that.
Whedon was not involved in this.
No, not him.
Oh,
The other
Tim.
one. Yes.
He hasn't achieved he must not be named status yet. So far, there's only one. At least with me, there's only one dude that gets that title right now.
Okay. So yeah, Tim. Yeah. So at least round of applause for Bruce Tim. But what's it called? Matt Reeves and J.J. Abrams for producing this
Solid.
top notch level of animation. And like I wasn't expecting Firefly like to put the goggles on, expecting him to see fire all over.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was on the next level status, right?
Hmm.
Oh, and Dave says Ed Brubaker wrote this episode.
So that's why. So Teladia, again, Ed Brubaker is the one that, like, every cool Captain America movie that's come out was based on his work. So the
Oh
dude is
wow!
the dude is that he also wrote a lot of Catwoman. The dude is a god of comic book writing.
No wonder this episode was
That
good.
that explains it. That explains as soon as Dave said Ed Brubaker, I was like, okay, that makes a lot of sense.
No wonder this was like an awesome thing. Now, guys, before we switch over and talk about something else, because we do have something else to discuss, we want to bring this up is that I think the next two episodes, yes, as Thingy has suggested, that the next two episodes are going to be not that well. The next episode won't be as brilliant as the other one. I
We'll see.
think we'll see how things go. Um, Pika says Ed Brubaker overrode Gotham Central, which was more told from GCPD point of view. Okay.
Yeah, he basically wrote a series of comics that was all like Batman, but from the police perspective. So that's also why he's writing this so well.
Yeah. This very much. I'm very much liking it. So far, I wish they you gonna get a different type of Batmobile in the future. Do you think next season? The short mobile.
You,
I'm
you were roboting.
oh, can you hear me now?
Nope, you're still roboting.
All right, 1 second.
Anyway, technical difficulties, ladies and gents. Bear with me. Yeah, it's so Teladia is probably going to come back, but in the meantime, what was your guys' favorite part of this episode? Bear with me on that. There's definitely influence of Gotham Central, including the twist with one of the characters. Yeah, exactly. I'm definitely getting a little bit of that. I still have to read Gotham Central, but it makes sense if Brubaker wrote this, that the whole corrupt cop concept is done so well.
I'm back.
All right, there he is. Much better.
Much better. I'm using the Wi-Fi hotspot. Okay, cool. Um, okay, so Dave says episode 5 is weakest, but episode 6 is one of the strongest. Okay. There's influence for Gotham Central in the show, the twist. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jared, if we were to do the next two episodes and let's say, I don't know, there was a Superman show set in the 90s, 40s.
That could actually be really cool. I'm gonna tell, like, they essentially do like the Max Fleischer thing.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Pika?
Pika, what are you doing?
To be clear, this is not spoiling because he's not being specific. It's fine with that. So continuing on, but yeah, if they took like the general concept of the Max Fleischer cartoons, like they could make it where he can't even fly, he can only jump. In other words, adapt Golden Age Superman, because that's what this feels like, Golden Age Batman. I think that could actually be really cool to adapt with that.
You know what? They could do something reminiscent of the Max Fleischer cartoon
Yeah.
and adapt that, and it wouldn't be okay.
All right,
Pika.
let's see it, Pika. But yeah, in that sense, they could do a whole series in the 40s.
Yeah.
Maybe they
Can
can
you?
create an entire universe again, but it's all in the 40s.
You know what? If they did that, I would be all on board for that.
That would actually be really cool. Well, like they make another DCAU, but this time all of them are in the 40s, and it's like those golden age versions.
You know what? I would be on board for that. I think James Gunn would be on board for that. I think.
Yeah, that'd be fun because you allow a lot of different interpretations of the series.
Someone should ask James Gunn this. Would he be
Hmm.
on board for a 1940s, uh, 1940s setting, set in the same universe as Batman Cape Crusader? Would he be on board for that? For Superman, Justice League characters, or whatnot to be for future seasons?
That'd be really cool. Maybe
That
a
would be a very
crossover. Dave said something very interesting. Maybe a crossover with the Flash or Superman for season 2. Yeah, that'd be great.
yeah, definitely. So, Jared, shall we do a transition because we talked a lot about
Yeah,
Batman Cape Crusader and whatnot?
yeah. Let's do it.
So, all right, transition, please. Where is it? All right. So now we got our first look at what's his name? Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah, it's pretty like generic. It's not like anything like he's not like doing anything. He's just standing there, which I'm like, okay, fine.
Yeah, with him. Let me show the people for context.
What does it say? That Jimmy Olsen's suit looks better than Superman's suit.
All right, screen share that. Let me screen
Yeah.
share that. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, it looks pretty good. He looks like Jimmy.
There's one.
Mm-hmm.
There's two.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there's one of the images that I wanted to share. This is what you think of Jimmy Olsen.
I like it. Dave brings up a good point. Points to them for keeping him a ginger.
Yeah, agreed. Points for them to keeping a ginger. Yeah, definitely. I like the costume, so I'll give him props for that
Yeah, looks
costume
good.
design. Very modern.
Mm-hmm.
So next one on our list is this little bad boy right here. Let me screen share again. Now there is a trailer already been released for this. That is Super Dash Man, the Christopher
Yeah,
Reeve story.
that's cool. I'm definitely going to check that. I thought the trailer comes out tomorrow.
No, it's already released. Film.
The tr-
Yeah,
hmm? I don't think so.
I retweeted it. I must have.
I think you retweeted the actual poster because I'm fairly certain the trailer is coming tomorrow.
Either I liked it or so I saw somebody post it.
Yeah, because so far I don't see anything as turned into a trailer. Yeah, I think it's just the trailer is coming out tomorrow, but this is the teaser image, which I'm fine with that. It looks really good.
Yeah, so let me just find it. Where is it? It's not in DCU. Um, this I know this. I think it was discussing film.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was this. Was it? Was it discuss? I think Home of DCU saw it.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, I'm fairly certain they didn't release a trailer for it. I think that's smart. Even
I
you
think it
see
was a
RJ over
teaser.
there. This is a teaser image. That's what this is. Uh,
Oh, okay. It must have been somebody
even
made a fan
RJ
made.
says, can't wait to see the trailer tomorrow.
Oh, okay. It must have been someone who made a fan made thing then.
Probably, yeah.
But yeah,
Looks great. It's a great idea for a documentary about Christopher Reeve's Superman.
yeah,
I'll check that out. And then when it comes out, at least from my perspective, I'll do a review of it for Comics League.
yeah, definitely. We'll do a discussion on that for sure for the Super Dash Man, the Christopher Reeve story. We'll do a stream on that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, guys, we got to talk about this before we wrap up and everything. Coming soon, we'll be doing more live streams. And yo, what's up, RTP? What's up?
What's up?
How you doing, my dude? Hopefully you're well. Yes, RTP. By the way, congratulations! You did get a gifted membership for the channel. Just to let you know now,
Hey.
you are a member of the TeladiaPlays Club. It's just too sweet. Anyway, what I was gonna say, Jared, we're gonna be doing some entertainment news. This is something I want to bring to the table, guys, for the future
Hmm.
content. This is something I want to do. So any Marvel news, any DCU news, any geek news that comes up our way, I'm gonna be doing them every weekend then. So it'll be like after we've done with Cape Crusader, that is something I want to do on a Sunday, like for an hour, spend an hour, me and Jared just talk about the latest news that week that's come out from DCU, Marvel, and whatnot. So we will be talking about that. Dave says, I remember growing up, we all hoped Reeve would walk someday again
Hmm.
someday. Yes, I remember that.
Hmm.
And Reed RTP is saying, appreciate it with
Hmm.
the strong flex and fire emoji. Yes, no problem, man. No problem. Like I said, being a member on here, you get very exclusive perks, including being a getting to come on the members panel once a month, and it'll interchange every month. And also RTP, because you're a moderator here, you do get to see some behind the scenes stuff. So you will get some stuff in the future. But anyway, myself and Jared are going to be doing something else as well, just to give you guys a heads up on. We're bringing a Super Wonder series to the table. Yes. And where we just talk about not only New 52, but Elseworlds. Like, for
Hmm.
example, the Absolute Universe. How can they
Assuming
bring,
they do that.
assuming how they do it, we would do a series. We're going to do a pilot episode where how Super Wonder basically how Superman and Wonder Woman could connect in this universe and bond together, bringing Superman's humanitarian, is it humanitarian or is it
Humanity.
yeah, that's it, humanity to to the character, and also to see them bond over certain things, and I think that would be pretty cool to have
Hmm.
like a discussion stream on that. So stay tuned for that because that is something going to be happening in the near future. I would say in the next month or two. Um, but Jared, there is one other thing I wanted to ask you a theory question on. What did you think of 15 years of Batman Arkham?
Pretty good. I mean, when you think about how that defined Batman for like a lot of people for like a really long time, it's one of those really cool things.
Yeah,
Hmm.
apparently it's been 15 years, guys, since Arkham Asylum first released. I
Hmm.
can't believe I'm that old saying that, but it is
Hmm. Yeah,
15
I
years.
remember playing Arkham Asylum one around the time it first came out, and I was blown away.
Yeah, I remember that. I'm just like, what in
And
tarnation?
Dave, that was from a new 52 comic where Clark shows up at a housewarming for Lois, and Diana's meeting him there. But apparently, like, the door opens and he fantasizes about Wonder Woman, which that's fine. But still, I'm like, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, we'll be doing stuff like this, talking about Super Wonder a little bit in the future for sure. We're going to be having like very much a discussion on the Absolute Universe as well, because myself and Jared will be picking up the Absolute Universe. That's without a shadow of a doubt, and we'll be talking about All In, the All In comic when that releases next month, isn't it? Or
Hmm.
a month after? Yeah. And yes, RTP. Yes, 15 years. Can you guys tell
Really hard
us?
to believe.
Yeah, it's very hard to believe that it's been 15 years since that happened. Uh, can you guys tell me your favorite moment in Batman Arkham Asylum before we wrap up and do our outros? Put them in the chat.
Mine is not an Arkham Asylum, but mine's an Arkham Knight. It's when Scarecrow stabs Batman with the fear talks at the end of the game after the
Okay.
Joker like moment
Mm,
where Batman just goes, "I'm not afraid, Crane."
yes.
I freaking love that. You see, yes, we do need that. Real talk, we definitely
And
do need that.
fun fact for you, RTP, I did have some information on that. And if you check out my recent videos or recent live streams, I have talked about it extensively. I have got source on that on a Superman game, potentially being made by WB Games Montreal.
Hmm.
So I have got evidence to back up that claim. Anyway, I think my favorite moment was in Arkham Asylum, where yes, Dave says Arkham Asylum was revolutionary. Influence, its influence still felt today with the games like Spider-Man 2 and PS5.
Yep.
Agreed. I think for me, um, on my way. Awesome. Yeah, so for me, I think the Scarecrow boss fight. You remember how long that took us, Jared, when we did that on stream?
I literally had to walk this man by the hand like a child and go, nope, nope. Okay, stop, stop. Okay, now walk. Take cover.
Yeah, yeah, that was probably one of the most fun times I ever had. But yeah,
Mm-hmm,
that I think that was my most memorable moment in Arkham history
mm-hmm.
because no one has ever been able to be able to say, oh, you get to you get to you know, play Batman in Arkham Asylum, and you face off against all the bosses, and you get to face off against Scarecrow in the fear toxin that you have inside your body. No joke, not Jokerized yet, but I think that was pretty cool. So yeah, that's my favorite moment. RTP, what's your favorite moment? Put it in the chat. And but I think that's a good way to wrap this up in a nice bow and tie,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, Jared, please let the world know where you're coming up on your channel, where you got content, and also please let them know where they can find your social media.
Cool. So you can find me at Comics League on YouTube, Comics League JT on Twitter, Comics League 2020 on Instagram. But in terms of like what I got coming out, so tomorrow I'm releasing Super Wonder Legacy episode 55, in which Britt and Jay Heat and I discuss a DC Crisis movie to transition from the Snyderverse to the Gunverse, how that could have happened. And so the way that it's going to work from now on, so for Superman, the way these Superman rewatch episodes are going to work from now on is that they're going to be all live streams from now on. So in other words, on Tuesday, it's going to be a live discussion instead of just pre-recorded. So that because my live streams do a lot better when it comes to Superman than my pre-recorded stuff. So I'm just like, I'm also a live stream because I want to keep the show going because I enjoy doing it. As for my commentary video, I'm going to be talking about why the War World saga for Superman is so freaking awesome. And in
Ooh.
terms of movie night, I don't think we decided yet what the movie's going to be for movie night.
No, we haven't decided on the movie night, but we do have. I have a UTC topic though that I would like
Yeah,
to
we'll talk about
announce.
that off screen. But and in terms of like gaming, we're going to be continuing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where I play as Wonder Woman. So that's all I got planned for right now.
Yeah, and let Jared kick butt on Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
As for me, guys, as for me, guys, I will be doing some. So Wednesday will be my Snyder fans read comics with Bianca and Jared as we talk Forever Evil.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be very cool. The first time reading and discussing that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Also, we will be doing. Also, I'll be doing some videos talking about DC games. If there's any news on DC games, I'll be covering that. And I'll also be discussing about why DC needs to pick a game, why DC needs to start picking up their antics when it comes down to video games. So I'll be
Mm-hmm.
doing that hopefully sometimes. And also we're doing next weekend. There will be Batman Cape
You're
Crusade episode 5 live reaction.
roboting once again.
All right, 1 second. Why am I roboting? One sec. Hold on. Can you see me?
Yeah, now I can. Yes, that is correct.
No?
I can see you. I can see you, and I can hear
Okay.
you.
If you can. Okay, cool. Real Talk says Arkham Asylum favorite part was seeing Batman Batcave. Yes.
Yeah, that was cool. Of course, you would have a Batcave on Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, and Dave says a couple of things before we wrap up. Is Justice League 3 was supposed to be the crisis that resets the universe, if I
No, it
recall.
wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Forever
There was
Evil was
supposed to
so
be
good.
there's supposed to be a Flashpoint story after that, after part 3, which would reboot the universe.
Yes. But what I was going to say is, yes, there will be some more content around DC games in the future. I'll be sure to do that. And then next week, guys, remember it will be episode 5 live reaction. So on that note, Jared, as per usual, you always get the last say of
All right.
tonight's stream.
Lois Lane is Lois Lane. She belongs to General Zod. So it's a Max Sabat for life. I'll see you later.
And we are out of here, guys. So stay safe out there. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.